I think a lot of people think of Amityville horror.
There you go.
Things, homes built on Indian burial grounds and what have you.
Yeah. If the sofa starts talking to me, I'm probably not buying that house. I'm just not doing it.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Steve, I want to talk to you first about a few things. Stigmatized properties. Let's talk about that first. First of all, what's a stigmatized property? Is that a property that saw a ghost? What is that?
Well, it could be. I think generally speaking, real estate people think of it in terms of maybe something that happened on the property, to the property, or something like that.
Okay.
I think a lot of people think of Amityville horror.
There you go.
Things, homes built on Indian burial grounds and what have you.
Yeah. If the sofa starts talking to me, I'm probably not buying that house. I'm just not doing it. When we're dealing with stigmatized properties in Nevada, what level of disclosure do we have here with regard to stigmatized properties?
It depends on who you ask, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because some people say that you don't have to disclose certain things, and I can tell you what those things are in the statute. There is a body of law on this.
Right.
But it really just talks about things that the state of Nevada has deemed to be not material to the transaction. In other words, a seller doesn't have an affirmative obligation to disclose certain things,
right.
Nor do the agents, a buyer's agent, listing agent, etc. Don't have to disclose certain things. It depends on your source of information.
Okay.
The Nevada Law and Reference Guide, and Melody Lucathons, she wrote that, and she would tell you that a listing agent couldn't disclose those things that are listed unless they had written authorization
From the seller
to do so. However, there's another opinion on the same real estate division's website that I think contradicts that, and it goes to what you're talking about.
If they ask, I got to tell.
Well, that's under the same real estate division website, under the compliance link. There's an FAQ, and somebody had asked, what do I do if I'm asked if somebody, died, was murdered, committed suicide? And that source says nothing about getting written authorization. It says you must be honest, you cannot mislead or misinform, you got to tell the truth.
I was under the impression that you only had to disclose it if the house itself caused the death.
Well, that's true. If the property caused the death, and that language in there. So just any type of a death you wouldn't have to disclose.
Gotcha. You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.